having an amazing day, amazing start to the day. I appreciate you guys all for being here. The structure of the class, every week we're here, we do some sort of warm-up. You guys are gonna do my jiu-jitsu warm-up because I gotta do jiu-jitsu immediately after. But it's easy, it's just joint strength stuff. Super easy actually, we add a little breath work to it. And then we go over a new technique. Today we're gonna talk about, we're gonna do some, you guys know I like combining this stuff and sort of creating a routine that feels really good, creating a daily routine. We're gonna do a few Wim Hof style rounds first, then we're gonna do some holotropic style breath work. But what's neat about holotropic style is that we're gonna incorporate Andrew Huberman's physiological sigh. So it already kind of works that way, but the physiological sigh is you just take a breath in about 70%. We can do it together, 70%. And then you take a little extra and let go. So it's this double inhale, taking most of it at first, and then exhaling, relaxed. And what he did is he had this, his intuition said that, man, this is one of the most powerful ways to breathe to get into a parasympathetic state, which is neat. And so that's what we want to get in, have energy, but feel calm and feel sharp, which is very cool. And so he compared the physiological side, just series of it, to box breathing and to slow breathing, like long exhales. And this happened to be the best way to get in a calm state. So again, it's just 70% in, you take a little bit extra, and then we're gonna add that to holotropic breathing where we do it more continuous. And so you should feel calm and energized, and your hair might feel like it's on fire a little bit for a few minutes afterwards, but it's gonna feel amazing. And that's you really have to kind of push yourselves to do that. So that's what I'm here, is to guide you guys through it. It's tough to do it on your own, but we are in an incredible space to do it. You know, again, guys, if it gets hot or whatever, you need to move around. If you're watching later, if you want to fast forward to about halfway in, a little bit earlier than halfway in is when we're going to start the guided session. But until then, we're going to do a little bit of warm up. So again, all classes warm up, new technique, the physiological side today, and then we do a guided breathing session. So let's do it, guys. Let's get right into this action here. Let's do a quick back adjustment, if you guys don't mind. Get the juices flowing. So if you just want to lay back on your back, get your knees up at 90 degrees. Just hang out here for a moment, sort of engage your core, and then slowly bring your legs to the right side first. Start to straighten them, exhale and relax. Hopefully you get a back crack. And guys, if this doesn't crack your back, then just pop in and do your favorite back crack. All right, knees up at 90, back to 90 in the center, and let's slowly go to the opposite side. Exhale, relax, and you start to straighten them. Nice, get a few adjustments. And then with your knees back at 90, flex them till they start to tremble and slowly straighten them. You're looking for a knee adjustment, flex them when they're straight once or twice, and slowly bring them back in. Bring them up to your chest and flex them one more time. Ooh, and get a nice back knee adjustment. All right, we're gonna do 4 exercises here real quick. If you guys could stand up. We haven't done this one in a while. We just started doing it. We have an adaptation to the blind Miyagis. This is fun. This is a little exercise to see how old you are. So you cross your arms, put one leg forward, slightly bent, make sure it's bent, and then you lift up the back leg 6 inches and close your eyes. Ooh, and we're gonna hold this for approximately a minute if we can. Front leg slightly bent. Yes, it should be difficult. If you can see me, you are cheating. Good job, guys. And you just flex your toes. You could start to do slow inhales and slow exhales as you focus on your breath, focus on your balance. We're gonna hold it for 5 more seconds. This is such a good thing to do. Our balance changes every day. And done. Let's do the other side. That was less than a minute. It's the hardest, the easiest, most difficult exercise is what I call it. Arms crossed, front leg slightly bent, back leg 6 inches off the ground, and close your eyes. And focus on flexing your toes, flexing your calf. Try and be as still as you can. Hop around if you need to. You guys are terrible at this. It's okay, everybody is. Okay, I'll give you 20 seconds of silence. Don't look at me or touch the ground. Oh my God, I think that worked. You did it. Done. You guys are done.
Everybody has a strong side.
I do. Do you? Yeah. Surprised we're not just walking in circles. All right. This is so good for your knees, guys. Feet slightly shoulder width, wider than shoulder width apart. Flex your legs. And you can actually flex them now. And you're going to start to get adjustments where your knees start to go back into place. And now we're going to slowly go down with a few big breaths. When you get to about a squat, man, the top of your legs should be trembling ever so slightly. Engage them, flex your knees. And you can pause with your breath for a moment. And the moment you need to take a breath in, or the moment you need to breathe again, use a few forceful exhales. As you slowly go back up. And flex them again. This is how to get ready for jiu-jitsu. All right, and a lunge. But it's not you're not working hard on this lunge. I'm gonna go sideways here. Boom. Your back leg is flat, your back foot is flat, and you're squared up for a moment, and then just take your front knee out to the side and flex this large tendon right here. We're just gonna hold on to that for 30 seconds on each. Just flex that large tendon. You can sink into it a little bit, you can back into it a little bit, but the goal is just have that flex for 30 seconds. I'm telling you, if you ever stumble or fall, that's usually the cause. That's usually what you get. If you're like stumble on stairs, that's what gets pulled. If you get a groin pull. And just engage in it for 30 seconds. You can do a small rotation. Just engage in it for 30 seconds keeps you from getting groin pulls. It's crazy. All right, let's switch. Oh, we're all gonna be ready for jiu-jitsu. Prism Jiu-Jitsu in Escondido, if you guys wanna come for your first class. I'm there sometimes, yeah. We're just doing, it's open mat today. We got Javier Vasquez, the 5th degree black belt and UFC fighter, is gonna be joining us on our podcast today. Our podcast is called Post Rolls because we roll and then we talk afterwards. And sometimes we drink beers. But it's a lot of fun.
How was your
A few more moments. Ooh, the one at Grace University, incredible. 50 people, 2 giant ice baths. You could hold 8 people. We were doing cannonballs in there. So fun. All right, guys, now a 1 minute, we're gonna do 30 seconds, a 30-second push-up. So you can do it on your knees, doesn't matter. But what you'll notice is a few big breaths before you go down allows you to build an energy reserve. And let's take big breaths on the way down. Embrace that trembling in your shoulders. When you get to the bottom, pause with your breath. And pause. The moment you need to breathe, a couple of forceful exhales as you go back up. Perfect. Last one. The crunch. It's beach weather, guys. Guys, on the 20th, 2 weeks, I guess, we're doing ice baths on the beach in Ocean Beach. So come on and join me if you guys want. This is gonna be so fun. All right, the 1 minute crunch, guys. Knees up at 90 degrees. Shoulders off the mat. I'm timing this one. It's beach weather. Let's get ready. It's already begun. So find that place where you're trembling a little bit. And now only forceful exhales. And feel how your core flexes, particularly if you push out through pursed lips, through your teeth, curled tongue. You can feel how your core stays hard. We are at 30 seconds, guys. We're a bear in the circus on a tiny bike. Riding a tiny bike in the circus. Your bike's too big, make it smaller. A tiny bike, a little tiny bike. All right, and then you're a clock now, and your legs are at 9 o'clock. And then 10 o'clock. And then 11 o'clock. And then 11:30. 11:45. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 59 and a half, 59 and 3/4, 59 and 7/8. Okay, fine. You're done. Whew. That's the best stomach exercise, I'm telling you guys. Now we're ready to do breath work. It's 9:15-ish. We're almost there. Okay, what we're gonna do today is a few Wim Hof style rounds. While we sit up, we can do this sitting up, and then we're gonna do the holotropic rounds, a single round of continuous breathing with a physiological sigh. So let's catch our breath for a minute. Remember we do, for the new people, or a reminder for everyone else, to lower your heart rate. It's a quick, short breath in and a long breath out through your teeth. As you deflate effortlessly, and then that's going to get control of your heart rate and start to lower it, about 6 of those. But for now, we're gonna add that in a little bit right now just to relax our body for a moment. Quick short in, out through the teeth. Oh man, we forgot the tapping. We're still gonna tap, but let's do a breath hold test right now, guys. So we're gonna take a big breath in, we're gonna let go, we're gonna hold our breath at neutral air pressure, meaning we have about 40% left. Does that make sense? So I take a breath in, I let go. Right there, I have even air pressure in or out, and I just close the aperture, and that's where I would be wanting to hold my breath. I still have all that left. Okay, so let's take a big breath together, and let go, and pause with your breath. We're just doing a little breath hold test now. On average, we can hold our breath for about 30 seconds from a light to medium urge to breathe. So I don't want you to pass a medium urge to breathe. You are at 15 seconds. If you already had to breathe, that's okay. Oh, we got a breeze going by here right now. This is a sweet, sweet spot we got. You are at 25 seconds. This is just a little test to see where you're at. 30 seconds. Maybe we'll skip the tapping today. But you guys don't skip it at home. 40 seconds, we'll go to 50 seconds. Yeah, because I want to do a lot of breath work today. 3, 2, 1, 50 seconds. Good. Good job, guys. If you made it there, amazing. If you didn't, your heart rate was just up when we were holding our breath. How far did you get? Just curious. About 30? Okay, cool. That was cool. You have a perfect corner of breeze there going by you. So let's just give you an idea of where you're at, how you feel right now. When we use those heart rate lowering breaths, you're gonna be able to do even better. When we overbreathe a bit and you get your CO2 down, you're gonna be able to do even better, which is awesome. And we're gonna do that in a moment. The Wim Hof recipe is 30 or 40 breaths. So that's about 2 minutes of breathing. So we're gonna be breathing for about 2 minutes. What I suggest is we start slow. The first 30 seconds, you just get the airflow moving. The second 30 seconds, you meet some resistance. They come in the form of yawning. They come in the form of coughing, sneezing, whatever. Your body kind of hops in and says, whoa, that's a lot of breathing, but you just gotta push yourselves. Don't ever let your throat dry out. Whenever you need to, pause and swallow, switch to your nose for a few. The point of this is to actually increase anxiety for a moment, because what's interesting is if you are anxious, it's very difficult to just say, I'm gonna just do box breathing, I'm just gonna breathe slow and get out of that anxiety. if you breathe more than the requirement of what the angst is asking for, then you actually override the system and now you take control of that anxiety and then now you bring it down. It's a very interesting phenomenon, but that's unintuitive, I think. So if you're anxious, you could use a few big Wim Hof breaths, or you could even use the opposite, which would be only pushing air out, like a breath of fire. Whatever it is, you're overriding what your body needs, and then you can control it, and then, man, you can get in the deepest, most wonderful meditation, even if you were anxious for a moment. So that's the point of what we're doing. We're intentionally breathing way more than we need to get our CO2 down, to engage with anxiety, to engage with our nervous system, and then you're going to notice here shortly, we're going to get into just a mechanical, amazing meditation, and it's going to feel great. So second 30 seconds, we push ourselves. The third 30 seconds, we intentionally release adrenaline. Hopefully you get some goosebumps. You breathe fast enough that it's not even uncomfortable anymore. It's just almost outlandish for 30 seconds. And then we get our heart rate down. And then we hold our breath for different extended periods of time with that half a breath. And then we let the air out and we take a full breath after this nice breath hold. And then we hold with a full breath for 15 seconds. And that's when you manipulate the pump and your head fills with cerebral spinal fluid and blood flow, and it feels good and you get high. That is where the high is from. That's the magic moment when you hold with that full breath. And so you guys are going to feel it. Let's do a little sample round and then we'll put a few together. Does anybody have any questions before we begin? Hit me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I guess
Sure.
the breathing we just did,
Uh-huh.
that's going to segue into this breathing.
Uh-huh.
The idea is we're filling up to max capacity.
Yeah, so these will be deeply in with even tension in your neck and shoulders. So it looks like this. So it is a powerful, the most full breath you could take.
The most full breath I can take. And
Uh-huh.
then we are going to hold it.
So we're going to be doing those big full breaths for 2 minutes.
Okay, so like consecutively.
Yeah.
As fast as we can.
Not quite as fast as we can. Each 30 seconds, we're going to kind of ramp it up. And then the last 30 seconds, we get our heart rate down. And you don't have to remember, I'll guide you through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I guess what I do remember for phase 2 is
Okay.
when we do release it,
Yeah.
we spend as much time as we can without using the next time.
We're going to do long breath holds. Once we do a sample round, it'll make sense. But we'll do long breath holds after we've done a series of these breaths. So the breaths are full breath in, and then you just let go without pushing air out. You just kind of let go.
Okay.
So our goal is to use kind of the least amount of energy to make the most efficient gas exchange.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'll
And-
follow along with that.
Cool. Thanks. That's great. I know that cleared some stuff up for other people too. So thanks for asking that question. Cool, guys. Are we good? Let's do the first round. And if you have any questions after that, perfect. And then we'll put some rounds together, and it's going to feel awesome. So everyone has a different lung capacity, so we're all going to do a little bit different pace. What I encourage we do is we do 3 breaths together, and then we kind of find our own pace, but we match intensity. So I'll let you know what intensity the moment that we're on. Make sense? So here we go, guys. 3 breaths together. Big breath in all the way in, and let go. Number 2, and let go. Number 3, let go. Now you're on your own. So find a pace. Pause whenever you need to swallow. Keep your throat comfortable. The air's a little dry today. Switch to your nose if you need a few. Know that nose breathing slows down the sensations and mouth breathing speeds them up. So it's up to you what you're interested in feeling. So now, for 30 seconds, it's time to meet some resistance as we pick up the pace a little. Here we go. I just want to remind you, keep your throat comfortable. Swallow whenever you need to. Little nose breath whenever you need to. Your body should be telling you right now, it should be getting excited. Telling you like, wow, that's a lot. I don't know if I need that much. I might want to yawn or whatever it is. Now, for only 20 seconds, we're going to intentionally release adrenaline. Here we go. If you can get some goosebumps happening behind the back of your ears, perfect. Down your arms. 10 more seconds, here we go. Last few quick ones. Perfect job, guys. Now let's bring the pace down. Quick, short breath in. Long breath out through the teeth. And deflate as you relax your neck and shoulders. Quick, short in. Deflate. Relax your body. Quick, short in. Long out. And feel how you can deflate without using any energy. Just use the aperture. Keep going, guys. Quick, short in. Long breath out. Good. Loosen up and sync up with me in 2 easy breaths. Here we go. Breath in and let go. Number 2, let go. Last one, big breath in all the way in. Let go nice and slow. Have about a half a belly, a Buddha belly's worth of air left. Lock it in and hold your breath. So in this case, I asked you to have just a little bit more than neutral. It's just to keep you upright, to keep the core tension a little bit better. And now check in to what you've already done. In 1 round, you can feel it. You can feel the electricity. You can feel the nervous system engage, where you get tremors a little bit. You just get that extra light, that extra energy in your nervous system. And then on the subsequent rounds, they're going to, that tremor is going to slow down. And in 3, 2, 1, you made it to the end, guys. You could hunch over as you empty. And now fill from the bottom first. Fill the bottom. You can lean up a little bit, fill medium. All the way up, fill to the top. Lock it in, keep the pressure in your chest. Let it sink deeper towards your spine. This is interthoracic pressure that pushes out around your heart. We're gonna hold on to this for 10 seconds. Your blood pressure drops right now. Your heart beats easier. Your head fills with blood. And in 3, 2, 1, let go of the pressure and let go of the breath. Did you feel the high there at the top? That's it. That is the brain scans say cannabinoids and opioids and DMT, all this incredible cool stuff we can get. Cool. You guys feel good? Do you have any questions before we do 2 more rounds of those, and then we're going to lie down and do some? Hit me.
So, I guess we get to a point
Uh-huh.
where we release, but not completely empty of air,
Mm-hmm.
like a Buddha's belly worth of air remaining, and that's what we keep hold our breath. Is that
Yes, and so why I say a Buddha belly instead of like totally at neutral, because I just introduced that while we were doing it, it's just because it gives you some tension.
fine?
Yeah, it just keeps you nice and solid right there. Because if you were totally at neutral, then you might be hunched over a little bit, or at least you'd have to flex a little bit more to stay upright.
Right, and I guess flexing that kind
We want to be able to hold our breath for a long time.
of, yeah.
So do you guys know you just held your breath for about a minute in that case? Crazy, right? It happens that fast. You just held your breath for a minute. It's so neat. We keep holding our breath for longer and longer. And you're never passing a strong urge to breathe. You're just kind of gently holding it. So that's when that state, that parasympathetic state becomes more pronounced. Great questions, great explanation. Anything else?
That's all for now.
Okay, so the next couple rounds, I don't want to, let's just move through them. And if you have any, maybe save it for the end, because these rounds cascade on each other. Sound good? Good? All right. Cool, guys. Let's do it. Here we go. Next round, just like that one. Just like that one, but maybe now you can feel like you're a little more efficient. You can make sure, let the air roll in from the belly to the chest. Make sure your belly's moving a little bit, but you can't really do these wrong. So here we go. 3 breaths together. Big breath in all the way in, and let go. Number 2, and let go. Number 3, and let go. Now you're on your own. Just get the airflow moving. Nose breathing right now is perfectly good. You just got some air moving. You got your spine loose. You got your hips kind of turn over a little bit. God, we got a wonderful breeze going on here. Start to make a connection not to the outside world, but to your surroundings a little bit. Now, it's time to meet some resistance as we pick it up. If you want to make each breath a little faster than the last, we're going on a little journey of difficulty, like we're going up a hill. And it's getting a little more difficult each time. Perfect, guys. Now, for 30 seconds in this case, we're going to intentionally release adrenaline. Here we go. We all have a different pace. Nice, big, full breaths with tension. You're flexing a little bit at the top. We're breathing from the belly to the chest, to the head. Last few quick ones, guys. Perfect job. Let's bring the pace down now. Quick, short breath in, long breath out. Try to discover, try to find neutral every once in a while. Quick, short in, long breath out. Try and relax your body. Quick, short in, long breath out. As you deflate effortlessly. Make it feel good. Keep it up, guys. And if you search for your heart rate, your heartbeat on the exhale, quick, short in. If you can feel your heartbeat, then you're making this heart and brain coherence. Perfect. Loosen up. Sync up with me in 2. 1. Last, big deep breath all the way in. Let it go nice and slow. Find that Buddha belly, lock it in, and hold your breath. So guys, we are priming up the nervous system. When you excite the nervous system like this, and then drop it back down, later on, when you leave the class, your nervous system won't respond the same way to identical stimulus. So the same things that would bother you, somebody cuts you off in traffic or whatever, they don't bother you the same way because you've primed up your nervous system to handle higher amounts of stress. This is an incredible, healthy, and amazing way to change the pH of your blood ever so slightly, to be a better host for better gut bacteria, to raise your adrenaline in a positive way, to change your immune response. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you made it to the end. You can push the rest out as you hunch over. Fill to the bottom first. Fill medium. Fill to the top. 2 extra sips. Lock it in. Pressure's in your chest. Let it sink deeper. You could add in a tiny flex, which would help cut the return valve and fill your head with a little bit more blood and cerebral spinal fluid. And in 3, 2, 1, you made it to the end. You can let go of the pressure, let go of the breath. Good job, guys. Happiness is inside, guys. This is one of the ways to connect. Here we go. One more round sitting up here. So now you're holding your breath for well over a minute. Let's do 3 breaths together. Feeling good? Yeah. All right. Big breath in all the way in. And let go. Number 2. And let go. Number 3. And let go. Start slow, guys. Here we go. And do make these as full as you can go. You can actually breathe into your head by opening up these diaphragmatic structures where we move lymph fluid and blood flow to your head. The reason we want more cerebral spinal fluid, because that's actually the cellular garbage collecting in our brain. Now it's time to meet some resistance. Here we go. You can think of that fluid movement as brain shampoo. We are cleaning we're using the garbage collecting system and potentially cleaning cellular waste in our brain. Now guys, for 30 seconds, let's release some adrenaline. Here we go. See if you can give yourself goosebumps. You feel emotions, electricity, energy. Last few quick ones. Perfect job, guys. Let's bring the pace down now and get our heart rate down. Quick, short breath in and let it go. Find a comfortable posture you're gonna be able to sit in for a while. Quick, short in, long breath out. Relax your heart rate. Quick, short in, long breath out. Start to relax your body, neck and shoulders. Feel grounded. Quick, short in, long breath out. Last one. Now guys, loosen up, sync up with me in 2. 1. Last, big deep breath all the way in. Let it go nice and slow. Till you find the Buddha belly, lock it in. Sit comfortably, move the least amount you can, and hold your breath. When you get a dose of adrenaline, your hearing changes, your vision changes, your pupils dilate, your skin gets more sensitive. Guys, just connect to the sensations, the electricity, the nervous system. You can feel it now. It's called interoception. It's the sense, the 6th sense, even 7th sense of what's going on inside. You can feel this incredible energy you've collected from the air. It's not woo-woo stuff, guys. This is science. We can tap into the nervous system, the endocrine system. You can get in touch with your own hormones as you release serotonin, dopamine, all these incredible neurotransmitters fire. You're almost to the end, guys. If you slowly count to any number, it makes no difference. Just keep the urge to breathe light to medium. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You made it to the end. You can let the rest out. As you hunch over, fill to the bottom first. Fill medium. Fill to the top. 3 extra sips. Lock it in, pressure's in your chest. Let the pressure sink deeper towards your spine. Add a little flex, just this little flex that helps collect blood in your head. And you hold on to this for 10 seconds. Whenever you feel any rush start to go to your head, and if you haven't already, first let go of the pressure and let go of the breath. And hopefully you feel that rush kind of come around. Amazing. All right, guys, let's do some breath work lying down. So now what we're gonna do is when we're going slow, and if you wanna move yourself around now, if you feel like you're in a good spot, perfect. If you wanna move around a little bit, you can. Move to a good location.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, please.
So with this breath work, we want to move blood, lymph, etc.
Uh-huh.
to our head, and then we're flushing it out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And these in-breaths and out-breaths
Uh-huh.
are ways in which we are redirecting this.
Yes, it's actually, we are building it up.
We're building it up.
So-
we build it up in on.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then, I guess the holding is also like a store.
So we build it up for phase one. So we potentially release adrenaline, release dopamine, all these great things. And then when you hold with that full breath, you actually get a wash over. Now you feel extra. So we take over the pump, we build it up, and then we release it intentionally in our body and in our head. And that's why it feels so good often in that moment.
I see. Okay, so that's like the washing sensation that's happening in that stillness.
Yeah.
And then when we bend down here,
Yeah.
and we,
Then we're collecting the pressure. And so that's when we really take over the pump. And you get that, you get a blood pressure drop, you get that rush to your head, you get all that great stuff.
okay, so that's the cycle of what I should be feeling.
Yeah, uh-huh. You should go through bouts of warmth and coolness and similar to, exogenous drugs that people might take.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I definitely felt some kind of like coolness off of my like back and shoulders.
Perfect.
And definitely that pumping phase, I could feel the
Isn't that amazing?
yeah.
Wow, you own it now. So guys, this is gonna be a little different. We're going to lie down. When you're lying down doing breath work with your legs straight, they're totally fine. And then if we start to speed up, then you can put your knees up if you want to. It just changes the neutral zone a little bit, changes your posture. What you can notice is if you bring your heels in a little closer to your butt and you get your legs a little bit wider and you just take a look at them and make sure they're not leaning one way or the other, you can really keep your knees up pretty effortlessly for a long time when we get into that phase. But what we're gonna do is go through a few phases, but the majority of this breath work, it's gonna be approximately a 10-minute routine, is we're just gonna do a 2-phase breath in the middle. And then again, we're gonna get our heart rate down and we're gonna do 1 breath hold at the very end. But I'll guide you through a few different things. We're gonna first breathe with our belly, but then we're gonna get right into the physiological sigh, which is 70% in, and then another gulp of air, the other 30%, and then you just let go. So it sounds like a pump. Some of the things you're going to experience, you might feel those tinglings. The tingling sensations will be more pronounced, but you might even get some cramping. Your hands might cramp, your lips cramp, your chest cramps. Part of the game. As soon as you start to breathe normal again, it goes away, so don't be worried about it. If you ever feel like this is too much, try and push yourself a little bit, but then just breathe normal again. Or breathe, not normal, but breathe with your nose and your belly a little more, and that'll relieve the sensations. So here we go, guys. Just put a hand on your belly. Let's breathe into our belly for a minute here. So just expanding your belly into the belly and let go. Into the belly and let go. Into the belly and let go. Just find a nice little rhythm and pace. A little nose breathing right now would be good too. Just make sure you're getting the airflow moving. Good job. Perfect. We're making this neuromuscular connection, making sure the air is moving in our belly. Good job, guys. Perfect. Now, let's do belly, pause, and then in the chest to make this connection now. So here we go. Belly, pause, chest, and let go. For 1 minute. Belly, pause, chest, and let go. And if you want to slowly start putting your knees up now, you can. It's up to you. Belly, pause, chest, and let go. Belly, pause, chest, and let go. You can start to speed it up a little bit. 30 seconds left of this. Let go. So now it's not quite continuous, but you're making that connection. Feels good? Feel like it's working? The connection? Good. So you can close your eyes, relax. Now, guys, let's get to the physiological sigh. So it's 70% in, an extra sip, and that's tension in your head, perfect, and let go. So you've heard when someone cries, or if you've cried and you hear a little, that's the sigh, but we're doing this mechanically. So 70% in, and then a little extra, and let go. But the tension's important, so find yourself a rhythm, feel good, make your body feel good, keep it somewhere comfortable, hands to the side, on your chest, on your belly, whatever feels the best to you. If your knees ever get tired, remember to try and tuck your heels in as close to your butt as possible. If you feel tired, up to you guys. We're gonna keep up this breath work for a while now. So find a good rhythm that feels nice to you. You're breathing way more than you need to, guys. That's the point. So just find that incredible pace. I'm here to encourage you to keep going. You're going to start to shift in consciousness. So I want you to just do the best to keep up that pace. A couple of nose breaths if you feel like your throat's drying out. Feel good, sink into the ground. Feel grounded, connect to the hard surface below you. We're about 4 minutes in. The sensations will start to kick in. If they haven't already, in the next 2 minutes. Keep up the good work, guys. If you're not feeling anything and you'd like to, you just got to speed it up a little bit. Allow yourself to see in your mind's eye, into your consciousness. Your consciousness is so easy to connect to. It's just what you see with your eyes closed, guys. Guys, you're already over halfway done. So just keep up the good work. If you want to feel more, then you go a little faster. If you're feeling everything, then you know what to do. Slow down if you need to, but I encourage you to push yourself. Everything's good and healthy about this practice. We are exciting our nervous system and elevating our bodies into a higher state so you can fight things off. Your immune system can fight things off and you don't even know, you don't get any immune symptoms when you're in this elevated state of adrenaline. Keep it up, guys. We only have 4 minutes left, guys. I know you can do it. We're at 6 minutes, guys. Hopefully you're feeling something significant. Again, keep your hands wherever feels good. You could even put your legs down if you want to. Allow for that tension in your head. As you take these deep breaths, intentionally manipulating fluid movement in your body, in your head. Adrenaline, serotonin, acetylcholine, neuroepinephrine, all these amazing neurotransmitters are under your control. We get in a gamma brainwave frequency when we do this, guys. That is the fastest, the highest frequency of brainwaves. Guys, we have less than 3 minutes left. I know you can do it. I know you can push yourself. Yes, you should feel lightning in your arms and legs. Just engage with these new sensations, these incredible energetic impulses going through your limbs, through your body, through your brain, through your mind. 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes left is all you need. Less than 2 minutes. We have about 1.5 minutes left, guys. Keep it up, swallow and pause if you need to, and get back to it. Guys, we're to the last minute. If you want to, and you're looking to get deeper in these sensations, you can start to pick it up. Instead of the 2-stage breath, we could add it to a single breath and do a more Wim Hof style breath. We take a full breath in and just let go. For 1 minute is all I'm asking. As we intentionally engage with the nervous system in a significant way. And then we're going to start bringing our heart rate down. We got about 30 seconds left, guys, to maybe the fastest pace you've done yet so far. Feel good, feel powerful, feel in control of this crazy, energetic force. The air should be rolling in from your belly to your chest, into your neck and shoulders, into your head. Last few quick ones, guys. Perfect job, guys. Let's bring the pace down now. Quick, short breath in, long breath out. As you slowly put your legs down now, if you haven't already. Quick, short in. Long breath out as you deflate and relax your body and feel that frequency, that vibration. Quick short in, long breath out as you deflate. Relax your body. Get your body into a comfortable position where you got to move the least amount possible. You could put your legs down, you could put your hands down if you want, on your belly, on your chest, whatever feels best to you. Keep going, guys. Quick short in, long breath out as you relax deep into this incredible parasympathetic state. Loosen up and sync up with me in 3 breaths, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Last big deep breath all the way in. Let it go nice and slow, nice and easy until you have half a breath left in there, or even till you're to neutral. Lock it in and just lie comfortably and hold your breath. This is it, guys. This is an absolutely incredible place to be. Meditation is the result of what you have just accomplished. Realize you need nothing else for these few moments. You have everything that you need, and it all exists inside. Happiness, euphoria, the rush of these neurotransmitters, all exist inside. Connect to the ground. Connect to your body, the breeze, the increased sensitivity in your skin. You can even connect to your consciousness. Whatever you see in your mind's eye, the light, the dark, the colors, the shapes, let the shapes make recognizable shapes. You can even let the shapes tell a story. Whatever you see, and it doesn't matter, guys, just judgment-free, enjoy this incredible inner peace. You're almost to the end, guys, if you're still holding. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you made it to the end. You can push the rest out. All the way back into the top. A couple extra sips. Lock it in. Keep the pressure around your heart. You can add a little flex, intentionally pushing a little extra blood to your head. Guys, you held your breath for about 2 minutes in this case. And in 3, 2, 1, first let go of the pressure and let go of the breath. If you enjoy the high, the euphoria you can get from those full breath holds, we're going to do an optional 5 more breaths and then hold one more time with a full breath and just a light squeeze to the head, guys. Here we go. 5 breaths together. This is optional. You could just breathe lightly with your nose right now if you want. Otherwise, follow me. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last, big deep breath all the way in. Couple extra sips. Lock in that pressure. Add a little flex around the pressure. Intentionally pushing blood to the head. Hold on to that for a moment. And in 3, 2, 1, let go of the pressure. Let go of the breath. I'm going to give you guys just a minute of silence.